SAIL India Limited presents The Challenge in association with Pure for Sure from Bharat Petroleum. Prize sponsors Blaupunkt, the advantage in your car. Satyapal Couture, Pret-a-Porter, saris, fabrics and ties. And Raj Travels, India's finest tour operator. Grand prize sponsored by the Metropolitan Hotel, Nico, New Delhi.
Welcome to The Challenge. Before we begin, let me ask you a little quiz question. What do the following four have in common? A Satyapal gift hamper, a Blaupunkt car stereo, a holiday in Sri Lanka, and a holiday in San Francisco. You've got it. Win 4 programs in a row here on The Challenge, and you walk away with all these prizes. It's the corporate world of India versus the B schools of India. Let's meet the team who won last week. They've staked some of their prizes to try and win more prizes. Here they are, TCS from Mumbai. TCS, quick, your names please.
Siddhartha, Umesh.
Siddhartha and Umesh, you were convincing winners last week, getting the better of IIM Bangalore. But the difficult thing now is they've got to keep winning. And if you lose in between, what will happen?
We lose it all.
Cool. TCS will lose it all. Doesn't matter, they've still got the IPO going. And now, to take on TCS, let's meet the B school from Mumbai, Mumbai Education Trust. That's MET-Mumbai. Thanks for being here on The Challenge. Your names?
Nilesh. Hi, I'm Naveen Thakur.
20 points. What's my name?
This is Derek O'Brien.
Okay, thank you. Very good. 20 points to you. Question for TCS. How are you feeling today?
Great.
Great.
As always.
As always. Any message to the B school students? You love giving messages.
Yeah.
You really gave IIM Bangalore some really rude messages last week.
Those are not rude, those are advices. Like, for example, these kids, I hope they have some good breakfast, because we are going to have them for lunch.
That's not the last meal. We'll have you for dinner.
Dinner, lunch. I'll tell you what, we'll start a 4-course quiz, a 4-course meal with the opening challenge. Well, it's great fun here in the studio because sometimes the corporates themselves behave like B school students. TCS barely out of B school, so they're all charged up, and MET are all set to rile them. First round, 4 subjects, right? 50 points you can score in 75 seconds. 4 subjects about to open up. Whenever you're sure of a subject, just hit the buzzer. Let me know. Here we go. The first subject, Budget India. Budget India. Then, Pocket MBA. No? Daimler and more. And economics. Which one are you going for? TCS have gone first. Yes, TCS. Which one are you going for?
Economics.
Economics. So let me give you 10 questions on economics. 75 seconds starts now. John Galbraith was a key advisor to which American president? Kennedy, John F. Kennedy, or Richard Nixon?
Richard Nixon.
No. The Austrian school was founded by Eugene von Bombowick along with Karl Menger or Thomas Gresham.
Thomas Gresham.
No. The horizontal LM curve is known as the liquidity trap or the diamond water paradox.
Liquidity Trap.
You're right this time. At which organization did SS Alexander invent the absorption approach? IMF or the London School of Economics?
London School of Economics.
Oh, it's the IMF. Who was the first person to use the concept of the invisible hand? No choices for this one.
Pass.
It's Adam Smith. In 1990, which organization developed the Human Development Index? The United Nations or the World Bank?
World Bank.
No, it's the United Nations. What is the tendency for a fall in the value of the currency to worsen the balance of trade before it improves? The K effect or the J effect?
K effect.
No, it's the J effect. What is calculated by the ratio of nominal GDP to real GDP? Inflator or deflator?
Inflator.
Yeah, you're right. Who developed the concept of X inefficiency? John Stuart Mill or Professor Harvey Liebenstein?
John Stuart Mill.
Incorrect. During World War II, who served in the Naval Reserve? James Tobin or Paul Samuelson?
Paul Samuelson.
Ha, you're right, but it's been a slow round for TCS. Only 15 points. They chose economics. And I promise you, I was almost struggling to read those questions because they were really rockets on economics. But now, economics is out of the way. Thank God. You know, I did economics in class 11 and 12 and did very badly at economics. Now, we've got 3 subjects to choose from. Here we go. Budget India, Daimler and More, or Pocket MBA?
We'll go with Budget India.
MET-Mumbai, on the budget, 75 seconds will start now. On November 26, 1947, which finance minister presented the first budget of independent India? John Mathai or R.K. Shanmugam Chetty?
Shanmugam Chetty.
Good. Who was the only finance minister to have had the opportunity to present 2 budgets on his birthday? Morarji Desai or Manmohan Singh?
Manmohan Singh.
No. The word budget is derived from bouger, which means cash box or leather bag.
Leather bag.
Good. Which finance minister changed the budget presentation from PM to AM? Yashwant Sinha or Jaswant Singh?
It's Jaswant Singh.
No. Under Article 112 of the Constitution, which of these is laid before Parliament as a main budget document? The annual financial estimate or the annual financial statement?
Annual financial statement.
Is good. After Pandit Nehru and Indira Gandhi, who was the 3rd Prime Minister to present a budget? Rajiv Gandhi or VP Singh?
VP Singh.
No. Which finance minister went on to become the President of India? No choices. The President. Time.
Pass.
Of these 2, which finance minister presented a voter account budget? Yashwant Sinha or Pranab Mukherjee?
Yashwant Sinha.
Is good. Which finance minister presented the maximum number of budgets? Yashwant Sinha or Morarji Desai?
Morarji Desai.
Good. And the last one, the main budget document. You've run out of time, but I'm going to give you the last one because I'd already said the main budget document shows the receipts and payments of government under 3 parts in which government accounts are kept. The first part is called Consolidated Fund, the second Contingency Fund, the third is called Private Account or Public Account.
Public account.
Public Account. Was that a guess?
Yes.
A good guess. You're up to 30. You're in the lead. The B School from Mumbai, MET, are in the lead. They haven't had a good round, have TCS with 15 points. Last week's winners, TCS, have 15 points. We've got more on the challenge on the other side of these messages.
GAIL India Limited presents The Challenge in association with Pure for Sure from Bharat Petroleum. Prize sponsors Dow Punkt, Satya Paul and Raj Travels. Grand prize sponsored by the Metropolitan Hotel, Nico, New Delhi. GAIL India Limited presents The Challenge in association with Pure for Sure from Bharat Petroleum. Prize sponsors Dow Punkt, Satya Paul and Raj Travels. Grand prize sponsored by the Metropolitan Hotel, Nico, New Delhi.
Welcome back to The Challenge. This is where the B schools have a crack at teams from corporate India. Well, last week, a team from corporate India won. Well, here they are again, TCS. TCS, you're down this time to 15 points. The B school have 30. Last week, you defeated IIM Bangalore. Things are not looking very good today, TCS. Tell us.
Nothing like it. You've seen the crouching tiger, away the hidden dragon.
Boy, these guys really want to psych you out. Crouching tigers and hidden dragons. Yes, do you want to enter the corporate jungle yet, MET, after you finish MBA, or have you changed your mind?
We are prepared with the martial arts.
All right, way to go. MET 30, and then we've got TCS on 50 as we get into the second challenge. Crouching tigers and dragons. I've got 6 questions for you. 3 to MET, the B school, and 3 to TCS. Each question comes with 3 options. If you're sure, go for it, plus 10. If you're not sure, I suggest you pass on, because when it's passed on and you try, plus 5 if you're right, minus 5 if you're wrong, and whenever you don't get involved, it's 0. Okay? Now can 30 become 60? Come on, MET. Tourism advertisements of which country use the catch line more than usual? A, Malaysia. B, India. C, the Philippines. Malaysia, India, the Philippines.
Pass on.
You're not getting involved. MET. So TCS, you're 15. Great chance to become 20 or come down to 10. I hope you don't get it wrong. Are you trying or not getting involved?
I'll try for Malaysia.
You'll try for Malaysia. Malaysia, I think, was truly Malaysia, Asia, or truly Asia, Malaysia. You lose 5. The answer is the Philippines. TCS now down to 10. Now, MET, here's your chance to go further away. If July the 25th, 2004 was a Sunday, what day will Christmas Day 2004 be? A, Saturday, B, Sunday, or C, will Christmas Day be Monday? All kinds of calculations happening there. MET, you're not trying? No. Passing on to TCS, do you have an answer? No. Christmas Day will be on Saturday. Saturday Night Fever, Christmas Day. Now, the third one for the B School. What did Jack Welch ask his employees to fight with the motto, fight it, hate it, kick it, break it? A, corruption, B, bureaucracy, or C, alcoholism? A, corruption, B, bureaucracy, C, alcoholism. The great Jack Welch, GE.
We'll go for the bureaucracy.
Great, that takes you up to 40 MET, and now it's across to the corporate. 3 questions, here's the first of the 3. Who is the first African-American woman to become a billionaire? The first African-American woman to become a billionaire. A, Venus Williams, B, Halle Berry, or C, Oprah Winfrey?
Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey. No doubt, they are sure, they've doubled their score, they've gone to 20. TCS, can you make it 30? Literature. What did the English poet P.B. Shelley always carry with him? What did P.B. Shelley always carry with him? A, cigarettes. B, playing cards. C, poison. Cigarettes, playing cards, or poison?
We're happy.
We are happy. You'd have been happier if you answered it, but you're not trying. All right. Are you trying this side?
Playing cards.
Playing cards, you've lost 5 points. He always carried poison with him. In fact, the story goes he always carried poison, and that's why he poisoned himself to death one day. TCS, we've got one for you. Cafe Coffee Day and Levi's have launched a co-branded t-shirt. The t-shirt is called A, Mocha, B, Cappuccino, or C, Caffeine?
We're still happy with this.
You're still happy. In other words, you're unhappy not to give the answer or something like that. TCS on 20. Now, are the boys from the B School going to try?
Pass.
Not trying. The t-shirt co-branded is called Caffeine. The B School MET are ahead on 35. TCS, last week's winners, have some work to do. They are on 20. Come back on the challenge after these messages.
GAIL India Limited presents The Challenge in association with Pure for Sure from Bharat Petroleum. Prize sponsors Dow Punkt, Satya Paul and Raj Travels. Grand prize sponsored by the Metropolitan Hotel, Nico, New Delhi. GAIL India Limited presents The Challenge in association with Pure for Sure from Bharat Petroleum. Prize sponsors Dow Punkt, Satya Paul and Raj Travels. Grand prize sponsored by the Metropolitan Hotel, Nico, New Delhi.
Nice to have you back here again on The Challenge. This is the challenge of the corporate versus the B School. The corporate who won last week are in a wee bit of trouble today, but I'm sure they'll try and find a way out and not lose their prizes. TCS, you've got 20 points, and the B School from Mumbai, MET, with 35, as we get into the penultimate challenge. Now, I've got 3 questions for each team. Good round. If you don't know an answer, challenge the next team. In that case, you don't get minus 10. If you get it right, you get plus 10. Okay? And when you have been challenged, feel free to answer, because then no minuses. Right. Hold on to your lead. MET. Okay. To be classified as a breech delivery, what part of a baby comes out first?
It's the head.
The head which comes out first for a breech delivery. No, it's the feet which comes out first for a breech delivery. Go home and ask Mama, she'll tell you all about breech deliveries. After whom is the international airport in Ahmedabad named? After which person, famous Indian, is the international airport in Ahmedabad named? Work it out.
We'll challenge.
Challenge. The kids are challenging the crouching tigers. Yes.
We think it's Sardar Patel.
You think it's Sardar Patel. Tiger, from 20, you're up to 30. Well done, Siddharth. TCS, you're up to 30. Now you've gone ahead. TCS. And the last one for you in this round. Which footwear company uses pump technology? Pump. Come on, boys.
Nike?
Nike, was that a guess?
No.
Well, it's the wrong answer. It's Reebok who uses pump technology. You're down to 15. TCS waiting to gobble the 3 up, I hope. Here we go, TCS. In one month, which part of the human body grows 1/8 of an inch? In a month, which part of the human body grows 1/8 of an inch?
Nail.
Your nail.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's the right answer.
Good
10
answer.
points. Good. What did Sultan, Sindh and Sahib take from point A to point B?
These are the first Indian locomotives, the first 3 locomotives that took from CST to Thane.
From 40 you go up to 50. Umesh, you guys are on fire. TCS. The last one. The actress Shirley Temple was the first to have which beverage named after her? Shirley Temple had a beverage named after her.
Challenge.
Feeling a little thirsty, TCS? You should answer this.
Challenge.
You challenge the boys from MET B School. Come on, B School. No? Okay, have a Coke, have a Pepsi. It's a cola for Shirley Temple. Well, oh well. We started the round with the B School in the lead, but now it's TCS who've gone to the lead with 50 points. The B School from Mumbai have 15 points. Remember, TCS have staked all their prizes. TCS, are you feeling better now?
Yeah, I told you about the hidden dragon.
The hidden dragon. We get into the final challenge. All right, hidden dragon or no hidden dragons, I've got 10 questions from these cards. For the first 5, +5 or -5, then we get on to +10 or -10, and then 2 questions where the stakes are very high, +15 or -15. Which company has the ticker symbol EK on the NYSE? They've gone for it, have the B School.
Eastman Kodak.
15 will now become 20. Good. DK Jain is the promoter of which company? Today's Pens, Rotomac Pens or Luxor Pens? Trying? They've gone for it again, the B School.
Luxor Pens.
Luxor. Luxor is correct. You're 20, you're now up to 25, and the gap between the B School and the corporate is narrowing. To which chief minister did Phulan Devi surrender? Not trying? No one trying? Singh is the answer. Which is the first European manufacturer to start selling mobile phones in Japan? The first European manufacturer. Come on, anyone going? Gone. It's Nokia. Now, up go the stakes. +10 or -10. What is the nationality of Salman Rushdie? What is the nationality of Salman Rushdie? Salman Rushdie? For +10. Not trying. Here we go. British. What New York institution was born when 24 people signed an agreement under a... Yes, TCS.
NYSE.
NYSE signed an agreement under a buttonwood tree. You said the New York Stock Exchange. You're up to 60. Siddhartha and Umesh looking very, very smug. Even in a studio, what does an analgesic kill? Not trying. Pain. An analgesic kills pain anywhere. Meghdut is a product from India Post. What is Meghdut? Postcards, savings accounts, or congratulatory telegrams? Meghdut. You're not trying. 25 points have the B School from Mumbai. 60 points to TCS. 2 questions to go for 15. For 11 consecutive years, which company has been awarded the most US patents? The most US patents. Anyone trying? Yes, TCS.
Bell Labs.
Bell
Bell
Labs.
Labs. You've lost 15. It's IBM. So you're down to 45. And the last one, Panasonic uses the advertising line blank for life. It's a 5-letter word. Blank for life. And the 5-letter word begins with the letter I. See how generous I'm being with I. Yes, they've gone for
Ideas
it,
for
TCS.
life. Ideas for life.
Ideas for life is the right answer. Super stuff. The high fives are happening at TCS. They've got 60 points. They win again for the second week in a row. TCS, congratulations. Siddharth and Umesh. Siddharth and Umesh. Yes, Siddharth. What did you just tell Umesh? Or what did Umesh just tell you? Hold it. We'll find out what you told each other. But before that, thanks for being here. MET-Mumbai, thank you very, very much for coming here on the challenge. The B School from Mumbai, MET. Now, Siddharth and Umesh. This is my favorite part of the show. Last week, they won Satya Paul gift hampers worth 20,000 rupees. They've just won 2 car stereos from Blaupunkt. Good. You want to go away or do you want to come back? Because Raj Tours and Travels will give you a free holiday with your wives or girlfriends to Sri Lanka for 3 days if you win next week. And if you come back and win one more after that, here we come. San Francisco. Courtesy Hotel Nico, San Francisco. That's a 60 holiday for 2 of you, business class return. Decide, talk, let me know.
We decide to stop here only.
You stop?
Yeah, we do.
TCS Band? All right. That's it then. Let me ask them one more time. Are you absolutely sure?
Yep.
All right, TCS will take all their prizes, but unfortunately, they won't be playing for that Sri Lankan and San Francisco holiday. But doesn't matter, that's their call. Our call is, we'll be back next week with the challenge.
GAIL India Limited presents The Challenge in association with Pure for Sure from Bharat Petroleum. Prize sponsors Blaupunkt, the advantage in your car. Satya Paul Couture, Pret-a-Porter, saris, fabrics and ties. And Raj Travels, India's finest tour operator. Grand prize sponsored by the Metropolitan Hotel, Nico, New Delhi.